Hey, what's up everyone? Today I just want to give you a little quick update with what's been going on with my K swap. So let's get started. So the day of the swap, I decided to do a little quick stop at Walmart to get some stuff before I head to my boy's house, and my starter went. Thank God for roadside assistance. In the first few clips, you're gonna see us just removing the subframe, the engine, putting together the flywheel, pressure plate, clutch, the transmission, and then putting the engine in. But there is one big mistake that I committed here. When the engine and the transmission was out, I should have just taken out the fuse box here, made the holes for the new location for the fuse box harness where the wire goes into the firewall, and just redid that with a whole bunch of more space. Would have been a lot easier. But no, I didn't do that. Here he is tightening up the catted downpipe. We're putting on the engine harness, the first one actually. I later on bought a whole nother set because this one was pretty bad. Here's the subframes. I really want you guys to know that there is a difference. The right side, the R18 is thicker and it's wider. The K24 has more space for the engine itself. So do yourself a favor and get the subframe as well. Here you can see the old exhaust is out, and now you'll see the new exhaust is in. I have a Yanaka full cackback exhaust, 3-inch. Alright, so here I changed the calipers, the rotors, of course the brakes, and the spindles, and also the axles. There are for the K24. So you have to change all of that as well. The R18 will not work. The brake line as well, you have to change it because it's actually shorter. The rotors for the K24 for the SI is bigger, so I did this in both sides. In the future, I will convert the back from drums to rotors, but right now I'm just trying to get this car ready. I think the whole dash has to come out. The wiring that I have is not allowing me to get the clutch pedal in the master cylinder. So these next few images shows basically where I unscrew all the screws and also what had to be unplugged in order to get the dash apart. I kept all my screws together in a Ziploc bag, and it helped me put everything back when I was done rewiring the car. I forgot to mention, before you remove the dash apart completely, you have to take the passenger side airbag out. There's about 3 screws and a couple plugs underneath. You have to take out the glove compartment and you will be able to get to it. We'll also have to take out the steering wheel. I'll say look it up on YouTube. It's not hard. Dash is apart. Wiring is out on this side. I was going to just show you the bracket for the clutch pedal bracket. As you can see, the clutch pedal is there. It's not officially in yet, but the clutch pedal bracket goes attached to this right here. So you just gotta move this out, and it goes right there, and it goes firm. So the fuse box wiring, this goes inside over there since it's automatic, but when it becomes stick shift, it's gonna go in here, there, and this is all for the headlights, radiator, horn, and all that stuff, and also the airbag sensors. And on this side it's the same thing. You have to unplug everything, take out the motor mount bracket that goes on the side, and there's still more plugs in there. I think I may have to unplug the rack and pinion and all that stuff. It's almost there because there's another plug that goes inside through the firewall. Then once I'm done there, I'm gonna come over here and check out the wiring that I need to take out. So over here, the wires is coming out from the firewall from the other side. Is these goes connected right there, and then you got this. That's where actually the clutch goes at, clutch pedal, Then you gotta unplug, gotta take out the plug. 4, gotta unscrew, gotta take that out. And this is the ones for over here. So that's already out. So might as well, once I'm gonna take this out right here and take the other one out up there, and I can start actually taking this whole thing out. I think there's actually one more cable that I just saw. Oh, this is the ground. This is the ground that goes right here. And all that should be able to go in. And that's it. Now that the old harness is out, now it's time to install the clutch pedal. As you can see, that the hole for where the clutch pedal goes is not exactly the size that it should be. So what I did is I actually made the hole a little bit bigger where the screws goes at, and I created my own little frame. I cut out a piece of metal and I screwed it there so it can hold in place, and it worked perfectly. Please know I also added silicone all around the white aluminum sheet that I cut out, so when I screwed it into the firewall, there will be no water or smell from the engine to prevent anything from going into the inside the car. This right here is the hole that I had to make for the new harness that's going into right behind the heater box and going to the gas, the brake, the clutch pedal, the ground, on the wall, and the fuse box, those blue plugs. But just note, I did not take out the whole heater box. There was enough space. Now that the new harness is in, I have my son helping me out put some things back together. Again, there's not a whole lot of plugs that are going inside the dash compared to all the plugs that are out in the engine bay for the headlights and radiator and airbags and ABS. Now that the dash is almost put back together, now I'm gonna put the ignition control module and the whole swap that I got out from NSI. Please note that there will be one plug that will stay unplugged since you're switching out an automatic ignition to a manual one, and that is because the shift interlock plug is not there anymore for the SI version. It's a green or blue plug. Even though I had the key ignition control module and also the ECU from the same car, for some reason the green light on my dash started appearing, so I just reprogrammed it with my friend's scanner. By no means I'm an expert at this. Even though I programmed the key, the control module, the car still didn't turn on, and I had to get someone who is way smarter and better with cars, especially with Hondas. And my boy Dave did me a solid, man, and came by and helped me change the timing chain, put the car in timing, and also change the VTC actuator. Alright, go on. Hey, thanks so much for watching this video. Stay tuned for the next video. Is coming up really soon, and it's going to just give you more of a breakdown of what's happening or what else I need left so I can actually get the car tuned and get the car running.